Hello friends, my name is Kari. This is Tiger Lily Designs. Welcome to day 2 of the 12 Days of Stitchmas. Yay, welcome, happy December 2nd to you. It is the second day of the 12 Days of Stitchmas and I'm so excited to be back. Happy Tuesday, we're getting things done. I'm so excited. So if you didn't see video 1, I will link it down below, but this is a 12-day series. I am doing daily videos on YouTube from day 1 to day 12, December 1st through 12th, showing you all the Advent fun here at the Tiger Lily Studio. What we're going to be doing is I've got 4 Advents we're going to be opening. I'm going to open those a little bit later. I'm going to show you what my new start was from yesterday. I got a little bit of work on it, a little bit of story. I'm also going to show you something fun, and let's just dive in. So if you are new here, I am doing 12 days of videos, and there's also going to be 12 days of giveaways. We are going to go ahead and kick right off and start with today's giveaway just for fun. Remember, if you want to be entered in to win today's daily giveaway, you need to listen for the word of the day. It will come up sooner rather than later here on the video. But without further ado, let's dig into the day 2. Every day I have a bundle of goodies that I've hand stamped, and we're going to dive in and show you all the fun stuff. So today's video bundle is a quilting bundle. So exciting. And so Fat Quarter Shop throughout the year of 2025 has sent me along some great quilting patterns, and I've bundled a bunch of them together to make this fun quilty bundle for you. So let's show you some of these great quilt fat patterns. These are all by It's So Emma, and it's so fun. So this is On the Boardwalk, Hullabaloo, Fetch. Again, all of these are the one day. Fox Hollow, The Hamptons, Cider Season, Goose and Gander, Stripey Spools, and For the Frill of It. So here we are, what, 9 or so, maybe 9 or so quilt patterns, maybe 10. You can go ahead and start your year off in 2026. Maybe it's 1 quilt a month. Oh my gosh, how fabulous would that be? So I have these quilt patterns for you, as well as I pulled together just a few of my favorite fat quarters. This is from the Laundry Baskets sewing bird collection that we quilted our churn dash quilt for in October. If you don't know and weren't part of my Patreon quilt along, we did a churn dash quilt. It was so much fun. I will link my Patreon down below, but I have pulled 1, 2, 6 or 7, maybe 8 fat quarters from that Laundry Basket quilt collection. So fun, blues and creams and fun, just to get you started maybe on one of these great quilt patterns. So that is today's giveaway. So fun. Remember, to be entered, you're going to use the word of the day in the comments down below, and make sure that you like and subscribe to the video. Okay, so let's talk about what I did and didn't do yesterday. So yesterday was day 1. Remember, every day during 12 Days of Stitchmas, I'm going to have a new start. The new starts are going to range from stitching to knitting to punch needle, surprise, embroidery, lots of different fun. I have lots of it planned out. Some of it is going to be a surprise for both you and me, so stick around. That's going to be fun. But yesterday's new start was part of the Freckled Whimsy Advent scheme. So what she does is she does a surprise skein of yarn. It's 24 stripes. So fun. You do 1 stripe a day. At the end of the 24 days, you should have a pair of socks if you do 1 stripe on each sock, right? Okay, so yesterday I showed you guys where I was. And where I was is I had started, there was a contrast cuff color. So I did my contrast cuff. My go-to way of knitting socks is on a 9-inch circular. And I talked to you guys yesterday how I was going to try something new. Spoiler, I tried it, didn't like it, and now we're waiting for Amazon. So what I worked on yesterday is working on day 2. Right here, I've got the second color on the one sock. So I've got my cuff, and then I've got the day 1 color and the day 2 color started here on my 9-inch circular. Now, like I said, I was going to try something new. And I tried it. I did. See? Right here. This is my contrast color on a 40-inch or so, #1 Chai Goo. These are my favorite needles, but I was trying the magic loop method. And you can see I tried it. I worked at maybe 6 or 7 rows. I'm not a magic loop girl. It just, no. I mean, I get it. Your hand doesn't get quite as crunched up with a 9-inch, and I get that. But finagling and cord management for the magic loop, I dropped my stitch marker every time. I swirled it around. I don't know. It's just, I'm going to stick with what I know, or more importantly, what I love regarding sock knitting. So I did have to put a pin in this. I did not finish it. I did have to put it away. I went on Amazon. Thank goodness, was able to order another sock needle overnight. So that'll be here tomorrow. I wish I had a local yarn shop that was convenient enough to me where I could have just popped over there yesterday to grab one, or even today, but it's not that convenient and or local. So Amazon to the rescue. I did go ahead and give that an order. So that will be here tomorrow. And then I'll just have to spend a day or two getting my second sock caught up, because I really, really have the goals of wanting to have this all set. Freckled Whimsy is one of my favorite socks. She's my go-to vanilla sock. And so I know that 24 stripes, I've got the measurements for it. We'll talk about it when we get a little bit further along. But right now I'm just super enjoying this stitch. Or knit, I should say. It's not a stitch. But today's new start is a stitch. I'm super excited to share it with you. I am going to go ahead and tell you what my new start is for today. I'm super excited. It is my bestie's newest release, Winter Biscornu by Antique Needleworkers. Shelly was so generous and she sent along to me. She's so sweet. She sent me her newest charts. Let me take it out of the plastic in case the glare. I don't know if the way I'm shooting, I can't see, but we're just gonna go ahead and assume. So the Winter Biscornu, this was part of her 4-part series. She had 4 different seasons of Biscornu. This wraps it up. I'm so excited. It's just a 3-color stitch. She has a green, a green, a red, and a gold here on the Biscornu. She also sent along the called for fabric, which is super sweet, already pre-cut and pre-serged for me to get started, which is so fun, as well as the gorgeous pin set from Jersey Girl. You know, or if you don't, you should. I love Jersey Girl pins. They are fantastic. I can't wait to throw this in. Now, you can see right here, I don't have any floss. We're going to talk a little bit more about it when we get a little further into the video. So that is what my new start is going to be. The other fun I'm going to show you is going to be a little later today. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the word of the day. If you want to be entered into the word of the day giveaway, is going to be quilt. So make sure you use the word quilt in your comment and you can be entered into the day 2 giveaway. All right, friends, so if you do not want to have any Advent opening spoilers, now is your cue to exit the video. I will see you tomorrow for day 3's fun. But if you are going to stick around for me to open both the Tiger Lily Advent as well as the 3 other Advents, let's get to it. Okay, so what I have done is I have pulled them all over here so they're just handy dandy for us. So we're going to start with the Tiger Lily because I love it. So we're going to pull out day 2 out of our Advent box. You will see it comes in this cute little pink reusable. That is my jam. I love small businesses just as much, almost as much as I love being able to reuse the things that are in my Advent box, whether it's packaging or whatever. So I was super excited to be able to use a lot of these super sweet canvas bags. These will be great for in your stitching. Just keep it separate, all the things. Day 2, it's got a cute tag on it. Without further ado, let's dive in. So inside today's floss is floss. You're going to get 6 gorgeous floss colors, and these were custom colors from Southern Fried Floss. She's a beautiful hand dyer. She used to be in Virginia. She moved to Texas in 2025, but Whitney is a beautiful hand dyer, southern dyed floss, southern fried floss. And what we have for you is fabulous. We've got a color called Old Flag. It's a very burnt red. You have a strawberry pink, and then there's also a blush pink. We've got a Brussels sprouts green, a tidal teal, and then a farmhouse white. So you're gonna have really beautiful collection of floss that go really well together. Now, did any of you are your wheels turning? Yes, so Shelly did kit this up, or Shelly's called for is a red, a green, and a gold. Very traditional, very beautiful color palette. It's very on brand for my sweet Shelly, but I'm going to tiger lily it up, and you know I am. So I am going to use this floss palette and stitch Shelly's chart. I will probably, I know she calls for 3 different colors. I will probably maybe pull in 1 or 2 more just because I think they look great together. I will leave the white out. The white is just gonna get lost. Well, we'll just have to see. Maybe in the design I won't. But I am definitely going to use this palette and stitch this chart tonight. And I'm so excited for it. That's one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes some designers, and I know Shelly is one, that is going to encourage you to make it your own. And she knows that pink is my Christmas color. Pink is always my color and all the things. So I'm sure she is just like, you go girl, watching this, knowing I'm going to be adding my Tiger Lily twist, which is always going to be pink, to her beautiful Winter to Biscornu chart. So never be afraid if you see and you're like, it's not really my color, change it. Pull a color palette from an existing chart that you love, whether it's already put together from somebody else, whether it's Plum Street or Hands On Design or Hands Across the Sea or Brenda Gervais, whomever. If you find a color palette you love, never be afraid to take that palette, that ring. Speaking of, let's talk rings. Take that ring and move it over. Now, what I am going to show you right now is some of the fun that I feel I couldn't show it to you before, and hopefully my Advent openers will come back and watch this because I think this is such a great idea. Okay, so remember, there's tags. All of my Advents have these business card type of tag with different Christmas trees on them. And that was my thing. And they have numbers on them right here at the bottom, the 1/2-inch circle with the number on them. They're all numbers 1 through 12, right? Okay, and I told you guys yesterday, don't throw away your cards because I have this great idea. So, and this is what I knew what I was going to do when I put the Advent together. I knew this is what I was going to do. And I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to enter in a clip right here of what we're going to do. So here you go. Happy 12 Days of Stitchmas, friends. My name is Kari. This is Tiger Lily Designs. Welcome to the Let's Make Some Advent Floss Drop cards. If you received the Tiger Lily 12 Days of Stitchmas box, each of the individual bags and goodies that were in the 12 Days box were numbered using these cards. I had so much fun coming up with all these fun and whimsical Christmas designs and using the little numbers as a way to tell you what day to open, right? But I am a huge fan of finding something that you can reuse again. I didn't want the numbers to be something you were just gonna throw away, whether it was a sticker or whatever. So I'm super excited about this idea. I hope you are too. So what I did when I was designing these cards, the number system, was I made it so that all you needed to grab was a 1/2-inch hole punch. So you can grab these. I will have it linked down below. You can grab these on Amazon or any of your big box, Michael's, Craft, Hobby Lobby, the craft stores. You just want a 1/2-inch circle. And what we're going to create, look at these fun. So you know, they're already punched at the top, easy enough. That's how I attach them using those reusable bulb pins. So fun. And then I put the numbers
in a place that made it easy for you to punch them out. And so what you're going to do is we're just going to punch them out, and then you're going to have a fun series and a set of Christmas tree floss drops that hopefully you can kit up your next favorite Christmas kit stitch with. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take the card, all of them 1 through 12, take your 1/2 inch, line up that bottom circle with the bottom, push it, and now you've got a gorgeous Christmas floss drop that you can go ahead and write on the back, the symbol, the thread, everything that you need to do to kit up your next Christmas project. I hope you enjoy.
Isn't that so much fun? Okay, so here is my ring. This is one of the rings. It's got all 12 cards, 1 through 12. I've punched out the 1/2 inch circle, and now it's just a beautiful, fun, super fun, totally reusable set of Christmas themed floss drops that got used from your Advent box, which is one of my favorite reasons. That's why I used the gourd pins and I didn't just staple things to the bags. I used these fun little gourd pins, which are also super great for knitting in case you want a stitch marker or whatever. So hopefully you're going to be able to reuse both the pouch as well as the gourd pin as well as your numbered tag card. So I'm going to go ahead probably tonight and transfer these to my fun cards and then get my start on Shelly's Winter Biscornu stitch. All right, friends. We have 3 more Advents to open, 2 more yarn, 1 from the Stitchery. Let's do it. Let's see what we've got. So what I did yesterday, after we filmed and I saw it, I was like, oh, I need to be able to manage these mini skeins, and we're going to give this a whirl. I went ahead and I threaded each of the collections through just a ribbon that I keep. I always, when I get a fat quarter bundle from whether it's Riley Blake or Tilda, whomever, they always tie fat quarter bundles with gorgeous ribbon. I have a whole collection of it. Those are just 2 different Tilda ribbons that I just keep in my ribbon collection. It'll be perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread them on here one at a time as we go, so I can just hopefully keep things organized as we go through the days of Advent. So let's start with MoonGlow. So we've got this pink. And the next one is called Fuzzy Slippers. I feel pretty confident that this is gonna also be pink. Yes, oh, so pretty. It's such a great color. And I just go ahead and thread the ribbon right through. And there we are. What I did do yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it after today's videos, I took one of those gourd pens, I have a few of them extra, and I went ahead just so future me can remember exactly what this is. This is the MoonGlow yarn. A lot of times mini skeins are not labeled by the dyer or the color or whatever, and future me will not have any idea what I'm looking at if I don't keep them tagged. So I just pulled the sticker off this bag, punched a hole in it, and then used that handy dandy gourd pin from my day 2 Advent or my day 1, and I'll just put it over here. So there we are with the MoonGlow. And then remember, my next one is from Leap of Faith Yards. So that was day 1. It was the Blue Jay inspired fun yarn. Let's see what today, day 2 is. So day 2, remember, I love the fact that you get a surprise when you open up. Here, you guys can see first. Ready? What is it? Is it good? Is it good? I'm sure it's good. It's a squirrel. Oh, that's so cute. So, so sweet. Oh, it's a chipmunk. Chipmunk? Squirrel. I'm gonna say chipmunk. It's a gorgeous, very woodsy. That is chipmunk for sure. So, so fun. So again, I will punch a hole in that little card and put it in there, and so that I know, because it's got a picture of the animal and a little quote on there. So I will definitely just tag those on, and that's where we are so far with our 2 days of yarn. And then last but not least is our Stitchery. This is the Stitchery. It's an Advent box. I'm super excited. It's the first time I've ever gotten this one. To be honest, I've never done anything like this before. So whenever we get to the point where there's something to actually make and do, yesterday was a tote bag and some fabric, so there wasn't anything to stitch or embroider yet. I have no idea what's in 2. Let's see. This is how it packages. It's this cute little snowflake bag with a number 2 star. let's open it up and see what we've got. I know that Stitchery has beautiful kits. You could just buy individual kits. You didn't have to get the whole advent. Presentation, I love it. This is called the Stitchery Christmas Song Book. So it's created, it looks like a little book tied with a ribbon. Oh, the details. The spine even has the words on it. I love the details. Let's see what's on the inside. Volume 1 Christmas Song Book. I don't remember if this box had a theme or not. Let's see. I think we might be stitching today, friends. Okay, so inside it's a little folder of fun. And like I said, you get all the things you need. So it's a nice floss card. It's already all pulled together with usually it's DMCs that you're gonna need to stitch this stitch. Already all floss dropped, carded up. And then, I don't wanna look at the chart, I wanna be surprised. Then there's a sweet piece of, it usually has, okay, ready? I'll show you first. Okay, ready? I'm gonna show you first. It's going to have the stitching. So a lot of these times with her embroidery, it's stamped or printed. I'm not quite sure how the images get on there, but the images are already printed on the fabric. So there you go. Can you see? Hold on, I can see through it. I can see that it was upside down. It's a Rudolph reindeer. Oh, he's so cute. So this is, it's not linen, or if it is linen, it's very like tableclothy linen or inspired by. So, oh my gosh, there is the stitch. So it's, like I said, a sweet little Rudolph. It's Rudolph. He's got a red nose. Of course it is. And so in here are 2 cards that are going to give me the directions, lots of words, lots of stories. Hopefully they're going to teach me how to do some of these stitches. I have no idea how to do any of this. Oh, I so want to play hooky for the rest of the day and go and do those things. So I want to stitch on Shelly's stitch and I want to try this reindeer. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Okay, so those are my 2 advents, friends. I'm so excited. I have so much fun. I hope you're having fun. It's only day 2. We are just getting started. Make sure that you subscribe, join my Patreon. There's lots of fun to be had. So friends, get excited. It is day 2. Happy December 2nd. I can't wait for more fun. And that means I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Happy stitching.